Welcome to General Mutombo Uncut Podcast again. This is a comedy-based podcast where we talk about issues that affect the state. Welcome to Washington, the state of immigrants. Immigrants. A lot of people ask, why do you call Seattle the state of immigrants? Because in 2018, almost 500,000 women, over 500,000 women, over 500,000 men, and at least 80,000 kids migrated into the state of Washington. See, Washington is one of the highest food producing states in America. And we feed the country. But for that manpower, what we need for Washington to move and feed the country are the work and the efforts of these immigrants. See, I look at it like a lot of immigrants you're talking about are foreign born. They're in fisheries, horticulture, agriculture, growth. I'm telling you, cattle rearing, they're feeding this country. I'm looking at the statistics here that some people question, like, why immigrants should be even a topic on a night like today where we're enjoying this beautiful view and nice ambiance. But they're our neighbors. They're our friends, our co-workers, people we have grown up around. And you'd ask yourself where you'd be without immigrants, with a little arrogance, if you're not on the left side or right side of the political system, political spectrum. But we just ordered food right now. It's my birthday. Cheers to every birthday December baby out there. Yay! Shout out to December 12th. But the person we just ordered Uber Eats from, your DoorDash driver, your Uber driver, is an immigrant. 40% of the time you get your deliveries from Amazon, they're immigrants. Let's celebrate people, abundance, and diversity. Today I'm celebrating immigrants in Washington. Immigrants who have been an integral part of Washington State's economy. People who wake up, work hard, migrate here, get their families right, get their life straight. In Washington, for example, 38% of the immigrants have a college degree. 36% of the natives have a college degree. This is really different, kind of like a little parallel to high school where a lot more natives, which is like, actually, hey, wait a minute. I got my facts wrong. Google. Let me get this right. So, 22% of immigrants who relocate to Washington get a high school diploma. 2%, 5%, 2%, 5%. It was 5% in 2018. With do or take with of Corona, 2% right now of natives get a high school diploma. Now, high school diploma, this is less than high school diploma, but high school diploma only, a lot more natives graduate than immigrants. That's a good thing. What I'm trying to share here with you, ladies and gentlemen, is immigrants in every country, whether you're in Australia, Germany, Greece, Albania, Slovakia, Dubai, India, Malaysia, South Africa, we are an integral part of the economy. We contribute to the elevation of a country, a land, a piece, a province, a state. I'm an immigrant from Kenya. I was born in Nairobi and I immigrated to America 12 years ago. And I believe that our contributions to this country, our efforts, our hard work, everybody out there who contributes to the well-being, you're a person of stature, you're a person of respect, you're a person who elevates the community. You need your respect. You deserve this hand of applause today. How many immigrants are in Washington though? We have a lot of immigrants from Washington. Let me get this right here. So in 2014, in Washington, almost 250,000, that's almost 380,000 people in Washington, including 171,000 US citizens. They lived at least with one undocumented family member, an immigrant, person who picks your cotton or your flowers or works in your construction. I believe Washington is an immigrant state. Washington is a land of immigrants. And I love the diversity that's here of people from different places, accents bonding together like a family. People that can make jokes about, let's go to which wedding to look for food for the reception, or let's go to which funeral to connect to a free Wi-Fi. I love the diversity that we have. Indians here, Japanese here, Slovakians is here, Germans is here, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Afghanistan is here, Africa is here. It's a whole conglomerate, a whole huge flower, a bouquet of cultures. What are you proud of as an immigrant? What are you proud of as a native? How can we put our energies together? Put it like marshmallows and fire. Put it like ice cream toppings. How can we work together as immigrants to better this country? Because sometimes a lot of people say, we come to this country to take your jobs. We come to this country to snatch things from you. We are grateful that we're here. We're not snatching anything from you. We love you. We want to work with you, elevate so we can help our people where we come from. It's a land of abundance. I don't see why we have to ostracize ourselves. I don't see why you have to pick and point when you're trying to grow, build, elevate, and amplify. Let me give you some few statistics over here. These are the industries. If you feel like anybody's not trying to snatch your opportunity, think about these industries. Agriculture, forestry, fishing, and hunting. Almost 42% of immigrants are in there because it's very rare for people to take a little pay cut for them to deliver for their estate. People will not take some of the wages that immigrants are taking. I appreciate the government, the state of Washington itself, in its supportive services and everything it does to empower and better little minority communities. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me get this something here. Washington residents in immigrant-led households had scratch that, dial back, white out. Washington residents in immigrant-led communities, households, homes, had 34.3 billion in spending power after tax income in 2018. 34.3 billion. Power economy is here for us to share and amplify both our immigrant communities and the natives of the ground. What can we do with 34.3 billion? That's just from the immigrant communities. And I'm looking at like 80,984 immigrant business owners registered their business in the state of Washington. Who? These people are counting. These are the Bill Gates. These are like the Jay-Z, ball so hard of Washington state. They account for 19% of all self-employed Washington residents in the state of Washington between the year 2018 and 2020. That means we contribute to everything that the flag and America stands for. Amplification, freedom, economic empowerment. And I want to shout out to all communities today. I want to shout out to Afghanis, my people. I love you, man. I want to shout out to my Afghani people. I want to shout out to my Indian people in the state of Washington. Thank you for everything you're doing for the community and your contribution to the business community. I want to shout out to the East Africans, Tanzanians, Mpo. Hey, I want to shout out to the Kenyans out there, the people who support all the alcoholic establishments like, Total Wine, all these people. I want to support you guys and I thank you guys for your splendor, your culture, your vigorosity, and your authenticity to the person. I want to thank the African communities, the Nigerians, the South Africans. I want to thank the Indians. I want to thank the Pakistani community here in Washington. I want to thank the Muslim community right here who donate food all the way from Rainier to North Seattle. I want to thank people who work so hard to better themselves and their communities. People who work hard to solidify relationships in between us as minorities and the natives. People who work and want to add value to the stepping ground that we've been given as a privilege and gratitude. Today is my birthday. This is the shout out I want to send to you. If you're an immigrant out there and you're here to make this country special, you're here to make this country elevate, pull up, bah! This is a shout out to you. Thank you, all the immigrants in America. And thank you for the natives who welcomed us to your home. This will forever be, we were tired for a long time. We're so happy the Bidens, we were tired for a long time, feeling like visitors in a home that you've known for the last 10 years, the last 20 years. And you'll not understand what I'm trying to talk about until you actually live in another country. When you don't have your family with you, your relatives with you, and you adapt in a way that this helps you function. So shout out to you that you're enjoying Christmas by yourself or Thanksgiving away from your family. And you're working hard and you're protecting your mental health. Shout out to you. Shout out to you who's maintaining a level head with everything going on, with Corona going on. Employment being butchered. Things being plucked away from us. People being laid away for laws and everything. You are an integral part of this community in Washington. So salute to all the Washington immigrants, man. We love you. More life, more blessings to all the imports. Hey, love you, man. Welcome and goodbye from the General Mutombo Uncut again. Let's have this conversation later. More life.